welcome to another episode of Talking the Corner with Keith Eastwood. For the next hour, we're going to listen to independent music from all over the world. Enjoy the show.
If you try to get out of the city, 'cause you don't think it's the right place to be. If you try to get out of the city, will you come with me? Will you come with me? You thought your mind was so clear and steady, but these railroads are your worst enemy. If you try to get out of the city, will you come with me? Will you come with me? The lights are gone, there's nothing left to see. Don't waste your life, it's time to move swiftly. If you try to get out of the city, will you come with me? Will you come with me? Your future's bright and happiness is key. I'll help you to find the right place to be. If you try to get out of the city, come with me, come with me. You can feel
Great song there by Antoine called Liberty. And if you want to find it, you'll find it now on Spotify, Bandcamp, and all the other places. So look up Antoine. That's ANT/1. Yes, so we're going to move on. It's Wednesday, it's music day, and that's what we love to play. So we're going to keep playing music. Here's a couple of songs for you.
Once again, yeah, and I'm happy with the man I am, yeah. Well, I know it's time we know that the story that unfolds, it is sacred, yeah, beautiful, and not like the one I've played. the moon. Everybody dance, yeah, everybody move. I'm gonna take this life, make it great, 'cause there is no other option, there is no other way. I'm gonna take this light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, shine, shine. I'm gonna take this light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, shine, shine. I'm gonna sing with the wind. Light of mine. Everybody dance, yeah, everybody move. I'm gonna let this light shine, shine, shine. No other option, there is no other way. I'm gonna sing with the wind. Light of mine. Everybody dance, yeah, everybody move. I'm gonna let this light shine, shine, shine. No other option, there is no other way. I'm gonna take this light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, shine, shine.
Tell me a story and I'll understand all that you're saying to me. You give me a reason for understanding all that you've said to me. Am I meant to be a dreamer, or is it all make-believe? I wanna lock you up inside of my mind and throw away the key. I'm a dreamer. Sing me a sad song and I'll understand all that you're singing to me. Yeah, yeah. You give me a reason for understanding all that you sung to me. Am I meant to be a dreamer, or is it all make-believe? I wanna lock you up inside of my mind and throw away the key. I'm a dreamer, and I'm dreaming about you and all the things you do. Tell me a story and I'll understand all that you're saying. You're saying to me. You're saying to me. Am I meant to be a dreamer, or is it all make-believe? I wanna lock you up inside of my mind and throw away the key. I'm a dreamer, and I'm dreaming about you and all the things you do. Am I meant to be a dreamer, or is it all make-believe? I wanna lock you up inside of my mind and throw away the key. I'm a dreamer, and I'm dreaming about you and all the things you do. Am I meant to be a dreamer, or is it all make-believe? I wanna lock you up inside of my mind and throw away the key. I'm a dreamer.
want a VCR? Do you want a Sega Master System? Do you want a Barry Manilow cassette? Or how's about some Adidas runners from 1994? Well, go to meebay.com for all my second-hand shit. At Meebay. Welcome back to Talking the Corner with Keith Eastwood. And before the break there, we had Somatic with Shed My Skin. And they're a band from Spoken in Washington. And then after that, we had Keith O'Connell. He's from Dublin, where I am. And that was Am I Meant to Be a Dreamer? So, let's move on. It's Wednesday. Let's play some music. But before we do that, this is all in association with our Facebook group, which is Original Music Makers and Listeners Corner. And it's also in association with our YouTube channel, which is Working the Corner. So go on there, follow the page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you'll find these podcasts posted there daily. So we're going to move on. We're going to move on to Eastern Europe, where there's a Polish musician that sent me in a great song. Now, open your minds, people, open your minds, because this is all sang in Polish. And I like it. And I don't care what the fuck anybody thinks, because this is my show, and I'm going to play it. And the radios won't play it, but I'll play it. So this is a song by Tomasz. Tomasz from Poland. He's living in Kevin now. And the name of the song is Watro Agniko. Translated is Wind in the Campfire. So yeah, here's Tomasz with Wind in the Campfire.
Ten świat, chory wrak, czy tak już zostanie? Czy tą drogą wiodą nas na ukrzyżowanie?
birds in the sun, in the sun, in the car. All is lost to see and do, and all know this is true. Gotta bring at least a polo, and the girls gotta let on what a call. In the sun, early birds in the sun. Something we so do. Seeing all of the green and all of the blue now, and the colors of every hue now. Early birds in the sun, early birds in the
Welcome back to Thought in the Corner with Keith Eastwood, and we had Tomasz, a Polish musician who's living in Kiev, there with his song Wind Over Campfire. And then after that we had D.T. Donovan with his song Early Bird. Listen lads, Jeevious, great songs. Really enjoyed them. If you have more, send them in and we'll play them. Radios won't play them, we'll play them. I have some great news. There's a musician who is a good friend of our page. He's a good friend of mine, and he's a supporter of our show and of our YouTube channel, Work in the Corner. And he released his first song on Spotify there last night. So I'm excited to play this song. I'm giving the exclusive. I'm giving the exclusive. So listen, if you can, get on, listen to the song, buy it. Fucking buy this song. It's brilliant. Do you know what? The two of us were talking, and it does sound like a song. It's so good. It's so good. Just go on and buy it. Have a listen. You're gonna listen to it now. So listen to it now. If you like it, buy it. This is called "Taking Over the World" by Basil Breen.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Drifting by in a flash, wishing back to the past. I tried, but I never cared. At the top of the line, I got skipped from behind as if I wasn't even there. Whoa, whoa, sick, wasting away in a small town. Never happy with the time you spent on you. Sick facing the day in the compound. Quick thinking I know what I'd rather do. I'm taking over the world. Oh, I can't stop running. I can't stop running. Come on, I'm taking over the world. Oh, I gotta do something, it's better than nothing. Come on inside, I've done the time. I've more than walked the line. Oh, I don't need a sign, the light that shines already mine. Watch this, I'm taking over the world. I'm going out on a limb, I've decided to win. Keep betting cause I won't fold. Put the wind at my back, stick my leg on the track, fly straighter than any crow, whoa, whoa. I said get out of my way to the small town. Think bigger than the space in front of you. No doubt I won't stay in the compound. Keep believing whatever you say is true. I'm taking over the world. Oh, I can't stop running, I can't stop running. Come on, I'm taking over the world. Oh, I gotta do something, it's better than nothing. Come on inside, I've done the time. I've more than walked the line. Oh, I don't need a sign, the light that shines already mine. Watch this, I'm taking over the world. Forgot my head was on, forgot the dread was gone. Now I'm happy to be. Found life aboard a song, along the gutter, there ain't no wasting me. Wait and see, wait and see, I'm taking over the world. Oh, I can't stop running, I can't stop running. Come on, I'm taking over the world. Oh, I gotta do something, it's better than nothing. Come on inside, I've done the time. I'm gonna walk the line. Oh, I don't need a sign, the light that shines already my eyes. Still got ways to go, don't mind, I'll take it slow. The lights will settle low, I feel the show before you go. Ain't that what life's about? There ways to wear it out. You better watch my mouth, 'cause I'm about to let it out. Watch this, I'm taking over the world. Oh, oh. Do do da da do da do da da do da 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 do da. Do do da da do da do da da do.
There you go. That was Basil Breen with Taking Over the World. Told you it was a great song. If you want, get on there to Spotify and buy that song. It's brilliant. We're going to get on to, we're coming up to near the end of the show. But before we come to the end of the show, we have my 2 songs in a row. Which is, the first one is a song by a guy called Murray McDowell. Who was, I played a gig last night on the Darky Kelly singer-songwriter page. And they do gigs every Tuesday. So if you want to check out their page too, go for it. Great independent musicians play gigs every week from all over the world too. So we're all about sharing the love for anybody who is sharing the love to independent musicians. So go on there and check them out on Tuesdays. And this guy, Murray McDowell, has a song called The Pub. And then after that, we will have a song called Let's Go Dancing, which we'd all love to go dancing once those pubs are open. And this is by John Treacy. So enjoy these 2 songs, and I'll get back to you.
It was early 2020, in the springtime of the year. A deadly plague gripped all the land and filled us all with fear. It kept us in our houses, kept us in our flats. The streets were all deserted, the cops made sure of that. Aye, you couldn't hug your granny or shake hands with your mate. You had to stop and hay yarn outside the garden gates. We're all in this together, we're all in the same club. And the one thing that I missed the most was going to the pub. To the pub, to the pub. The thing I miss the very most is going to the pub. To the pub, to the pub. When all of this is over, we'll all go to the pub. They told us we should stay at home to keep the bug at bay. But some folk wouldn't listen, they went their merry way. They partied on out in the street, they didn't have a care. And the only way to wise them up is to hit them with a chair. Oh, they wouldn't keep their distance, always in your space. Pushing into queues and lines, always in your face. They bought up all the bog rolls, bought up all the grub, and then the worst thing happened. They closed the bloody pub. They closed the pub. They closed the pub. The thing I miss the very most is going to the pub. To the pub. To the pub. When all of this is over, we'll all go to the pub. The internet took over throughout our daily life, providing a distraction from talking to the wife. We learned to knit and bake and sew, we sang and streamed it live. We learned to do the yoga and even how to jive. Well, we kept all isolated except to go a walk, and other folk were here and there, you couldn't stop to talk. We chatted on the messenger, we kept our social hub, but the one thing that we couldn't zoom was going to the pub. To the pub, to the pub. The thing I miss the very most is going to the pub. To the pub, to the pub. When all of this is over, we'll all go to the pub. We ate our way through tons of food, we drank our cobbles dry. We cancelled our subscription to the Sport and Channel Sky. We watched the updates every night, the news was never good. But if you had an ounce of sense, you did the best you could. The country was in lockdown, you couldn't go outside. You had to pay for messages through a gap a half-inch wide. No more the leisure centre, no more the massage rub, no more the social gathering, no going to the pub. To the pub, to the pub. The thing I miss the very most is going to the pub. To the pub, to the pub. When all of this is over, we'll all go to the pub. Now if we all can make it through and see an end in sight, defeat coronavirus, hey done we all this shite. We'll look back on these awful times and give a little shrug, for we won't care, we'll all be there, drinking in the pub. In the pub, in the pub. The thing I miss the very most is going to the pub. To the pub, to the pub. When all of this is over, we'll all go to the pub. To the pub, to the pub. The thing I miss the very most is going to the pub. To the pub, to the pub. When all of this is over, we'll all go to the pub.
Little darling, give me your hand. Let's go dancing down to Fuga. Little darling, you know I love you. You know I'm not lying. I'd never risk losing you. Call out the gang, call everyone. Gonna dance and jive till the pale morning light. Stealing a lift, hitching a kiss. Time for some loving all night long. Oh, let's go dancing. Let's go dancing. There she stood, scarf on her shoulder. That was 20 years ago, she's not a day older. Shimmering eyes that make them sparkle blue. Navy cut jacket, we all lost our souls to you. Go dancing. Let's go dancing. Days are long and the road was straight. I loved you so much, I thought my heart would break. Never thought that summer would end. Things would never be quite the same again with you. Let's go dancing. to the river at midnight. Buttercup legs through heavy moonlight. The days are long and the road was straight. I loved you so much, I thought my heart would break. Never thought that summer would end. Things would never be quite the same again with you. Let's go dancing. Cheek to cheek, shoulder to shoulder. Let's go dancing. Just out over here, I gotta get closer. Let's go dancing. Cheek to cheek, shoulder to shoulder. Let's go dancing. Just out over here, I gotta get closer.
Welcome back to Thought in the Corner with Keith Eastwood. And we had Murray McDowell there with the pub. And then after that we had Let's Go Dancing with John Treacy. I'll tell you, John, I'd love to go dancing myself. But we're coming to the end of the show. And before the end of the show, I always play the one song. And I'd like to talk a bit about the musician or the artist who released the song. But before I get into that, don't forget to get onto our YouTube channel, Walk in the Corner, subscribe, and onto our Facebook group, which is Original Music Makers and Listeners Corner, and get on there and join the group. This band that I'm going to play, I played for the first time there Saturday, and it was the first time I heard them. Laura Guerrera, our admin, sent them in and said this was one of our picks. I played the song, and after I listened to it, I was like blown away. I was blown away by this band. So I went on and I looked for them, and I found them on YouTube. And I was very surprised. I listened to the songs. I loved all the songs. Every song was brilliant, and they're all live performances. And then I looked, and it said 1 subscriber. I was like, how is there only 1 subscriber on this fucking page? It's unreal. I think it's only a new YouTube. So I'm making a drive right now. Everybody that's listening to this podcast, get onto YouTube and look for Jeevious Family and follow them. Follow or subscribe to their YouTube. They're unbelievable. They're a father, mother and son band, but they play with other musicians, other great musicians. But listen, don't let me talk too much about it. Let the music do the talking. I'm going to go tonight. Slán Lat, August Gura Maragut and Iawa. Here is the Jeevious Family with Friends and Lovers.
Above the tide.